debris scattered everywhere. We have major damage. We had grain bins in the middle of the road, tractors. It was absolutely intense.
Looks like it could get very interesting here just north of Akron, Iowa. Streets, supercell, very young supercell that is beginning to form a hook on the trailing edge. And there are a few storms building back to the south, appearing to do the same here in northwest Iowa. Get back on this highway and go north and probably east just a little bit. Keep an eye on whatever's going on behind these trees. Well, it turned out nothing happened with that storm. It looked really organized for 15 minutes. Then its base flattened and smoothed out along with the cells trailing to the south. With a 15% chance of tornadoes in Minnesota, the moderate risk and additional risk south along the dry line in Iowa and all the way down to Kansas, this day had all the promise of a tornado outbreak. Luckily, it didn't pan out that way. However, later that evening, my second target for the day in central Iowa, I was near Stanhope watching a narrow line of thunderstorms move their way to the northeast. These unwarned storms brought unexpected structural damage to some outbuildings near Camera, and it was a good lesson that storms can change in minutes and that they are still unpredictable, a trend we'll continue to see. Nearly a week later, Iowa was under a marginal risk of severe weather. Initially, I was not planning to chase on June 5th. Weather station observations and increasing cumulus clouds encouraged me to go take a peek anyway. It was only a 30-minute drive from home, where I eventually found myself watching the only discrete storm in Iowa. Just 2 days after that, the convective outlook from the Storm Prediction Center was even less probable for severe weather in Iowa. But Mother Nature had other plans. Good evening. We are out chasing. It is 7:50 p.m. We're on Highway 34, heading west towards Creston, Iowa. There's a discrete supercell that formed near Omaha and has been southeast, south of Interstate 80. Became tornado warned probably about 30 minutes ago. There's very defined hook echo, which has now gotten pretty messy. The rear flank downdraft, I think, came in and cut itself off, so but we're heading in the right direction here. A little bit of a shelf out ahead of it, as you can see just above the horizon. A little bit of greenish teal color to it. I left Des Moines at 6:30 and came out to the storm hoping for maybe something nice looking at sunset, maybe some lightning. There has been quite a few bolts associated with this storm. And not too surprising given its discreetness. About halfway on my journey is when that hook started to form, followed by a eventual warning. Still outside of that polygon by a few minutes. This is Afton, Iowa. Find a southern road here. So we're going to continue with 169 south. Back around north here, just south of Afton on 169. Not really a good place to photograph here. It's a hill and power line and everything. Alright, we are just a few miles south of Afton on Highway 69 looking west as this severe thunderstorm approaches this way. Previously tornado warned. It does look like like a RFD cut out that potential. Still very ugly looking. The theme of unpredictability continued with the storm. As I was watching radar, the heavy band approaching my location turned from red to purple in only a minute or two. A sure indicator there was wind-driven hail very soon to come. Afton was spared the large hail that was later reported further southeast with the storm, and in town only small branches, and if you go back and look at the video, basketball hoops were brought down by the wind. On the way home, I noticed a regular pattern of cloud to ground lightning was occurring ahead of me on Interstate 35. So I pulled over, set up shop near and eventually on the overpass. And for the next hour, I had a front row seat to an almost stationary lightning show with only a few sprinkles to remind me that this wasn't going to last forever. This kind of opportunity is rare in Iowa. So I waited 20 seconds at a time until finally I got the shot I was looking for. I just want to say thank you for your support of this channel. All the wonderful comments have been great to hear, and I want you to know that it's all of you and sharing this crazy thing called storm chasing that keeps me going.